birds above the beach. From those in past incarnations who studied deep, to those in present incarnations who love to teach. From the swing of the pendulum, I find my peace. From the extreme of one pole and by degrees. Instead of stress and agitation and needing relief, I'm feeling blessed, I'm glad I made it to another week. Another day, hear the words that this brother speaks. For the love of one is the love of each. The sky is full of stars, we just can't see them. All we see is space, not the brightness of past eons. That's the great sunlight. It's a vast being, doesn't mean it's not there just because we can't see it. It's the covered sun. Can you hear me? The theories of man are half baked like an oven bun. Like the writing on the wall that's above a gun. Sung in auto-tune vocals above a drum. That's not the mother tongue of my brother's son. If you can't love all, you can't love none. Since life is what you make it based on what you're choosing. The way that I lose, you think that I enjoy losing. From the depths of the greatest to the heights where the light is. From a pep to Uranus, not to fights that align this. Mind your mind, I mind my mind, see the mind that the mind is. The serpent staff is the spine, yet we say the snake is spineless. Your circumstances will change, in fact that's the way that life is. The only constant is change, everything works in cycles. I was made in the fire, then arranged in the choir. I spend my days in amazement and praising the Maya. I sit in a loud silence, away from the crowd's violence, and grow with intensity in profound alliance, knowing eventually that I'm bound to triumph. Make your next step better than your last, astounding. Careful, better in my craft is grounding. Like barefoot, stepping on the grass, surrounded by all these invisible waves of energy round me. When the message came down to me, I wonder how it found me. Determined, I use discernment, so don't clown me. I permanently burn and scar those who are. Internal is the fire that ends, the fire that starts, the fire that sparks. Apply your higher mind till it's art. The wicked burn when the candle's lit. I give light, the wicked side burns to handle it. The wicked side burns to handle it. It's a deep treasure. Manage your seat better, get your feet measured so your sandals fit. Osmosis, you know this, man. I said osmosis. You know this woman. Osmosis. You know this, man. Journalists giving guided tours of the wars. Audiences giving cues when to applaud. Politicians in a conflict of interest, creating conflict with investments in oil, bombs and jets. Construction companies getting contracts. It's like the military industrial complex is on crack addiction. Corruption is normalized. The expansion of a superstate to control and organize its citizens. Torture and traumatize its dissidents. Its cognitive norm is cognitive dissonance. The life of black boys is bleak and bloody. These people want mixed race babies, but they don't want to study. Those who know it all, they don't know at all. No humility, it's a wonder that they grow at all. Toxic family structures to save face, throw you under the bus wheels, it's disgusting. The messed up patterns that people protect, instead of examining patterns to keep them in check. I was beaten up even before I left my mother's stomach, so I never really had a chance but to plummet. It's elementary, different developmentally. What you consider basic might be my summit. I persevere with it, work through it, overcoming till I'm outstanding in my field like Wurzel Gummidge, video buffering. I can hear the earth humming, syncopated rhythms in my chest like African drumming. European syntax, African plumbing. To stay on track, you gotta have passion for something, a purpose, a function, gumption, modern art. Another day in the life under the oligarchs. My body pain is psychosomatic. Suicidal ideation like an addict, don't like it but have it. That's not music, it's noise pollution. Begotten schemes, forgotten dreams, a destroyed solution. Pathologized for holding another's lies and disappointment and rage and shame that wasn't mine. I find every bit of advice was like a knife. This is why asking for help was like a fight. Why am I gaslighted by entire communities? Tried and tested and left with compromised immunity. When lunatics with confidence tricks and a lot of bling are the most popular thing, it makes you stop and think. It makes you stop and think. Those who asked for more but didn't know the art of war. They who mocked the art but didn't know the art in store. And he who masters the art can master it all. Osmosis. You know this, man. I said osmosis. Osmosis. You know this, man. Osmosis. You know this woman. Osmosis. You know this, man.